What do I have to fear? The Avengers, Earth's mightiest heroes. Now you can try to take over the world, you can try to destroy the Helicarrier, you can even try to take over Hawkeye's mind, but one thing you do not do is kill Coulson! Avengers, assemble for Coulson! I will not be loyal!
Hulk joined Dogpile! Puny God.
Hello, big kids. It's time for your
Big review.
What up, big kids? Here's your big review of the Avengers movie series Loki 6-inch Walmart exclusive figure. So here we got Loki. I really love the head sculpt. I definitely see Tom Hiddleston, and they're really nice blue eyes. I like, yes, a little bit of shading in his hair. Now it has the fully long hair, but that's because it doesn't want to alter the articulation, plus he'll have it for his helmet. But I really like the outfit. I know like Sharmus Prime did a really nice gold custom of this. Like, it could be a little bit brighter gold, but I actually really like the color a lot. And I'm glad that they made a figure of his Avengers outfit, since that's like one of the third biggest movie of all time. But it has peg holes, and really, like I said, I really like this outfit. Like the boots have this really cool, like with the knee pads, and like the sculpting, Hasbro did a great job. And even with the suit, it has all these different layers. It doesn't, which I'll show the articulation, doesn't hinder it that much at all, which I like in the little strap right there. You know, I really like this, you know, and I really like the pattern in the back. You won't notice this because it has a peg for the cape that it comes attached to, but it's like, you know, you can have it without the cape if you want to choose to, but I really like the pattern right here. Even they didn't have to do this, especially with having the cape there. For articulation, Loki's head can fully rotate. Well, it can, but it kind of like falls off the ball joint if you try to, because it hits his like little jacket part, which you could kind of remove this, but I don't see why, because then it will look kind of weird. But his arms fully rotate, they go in and out, and because of these shoulder pads, they don't, you know, it only goes in and out that much. But and it's cool because the shoulder pads, I thought it didn't, but it can rotate at the bicep, which is great because of these shoulder parts. So when I looked at this, it doesn't have bicep articulation, but it does, so I was really happy. It has 2 points of elbow articulation, rotates at the wrist, doesn't maybe it goes down, but it doesn't seem to. It just feels like it does. Doesn't have an ab crunch because of the sculpting, but it does have a waist joint. It does, so I really love that full waist articulation. I love that. Now it's great because of the plastic they use. The leg articulation isn't hindered that much at all. Like, it can still go forward. You know, if you want to sit him on the throne, if you make a custom throne for your ACBA, whatever, you can go in and out, rotate the upper part of the leg, bend at 2 points of the knee, and his ankle is pivot forward and back, and ankle pivot extreme. Loki comes with his famous horned helmet. The paint apps, like I said, the sculpting is good. The paint apps aren't as great, but like it does have some nice paint shading with the horns compared to the helmet, and it is a rubbery material, so yeah, you don't have to worry it didn't come warped or anything, but you know, you don't also worry for safety standards, and it fits nicely over his head. So it's really cool. I'm glad that Hasbro did this, where it didn't come just with a helmet. You can choose to display him with or without the helmet, and it fits nicely. Loki comes with a very Thor-esque cape, as I call it, because it has the nice ripples. Has a little bit of shading on it, but not that much. It's really hard to tell, but it's just very little, you know, in between, to give it kind of like it's rippled or whatever. And it also has some nice little gold parts, so you would peg it in here, and it's great. It stays on here to give Loki his complete look. But wait, he also comes with the short version of his scepter, which has what we all believe is the mind gem from the Infinity Gauntlet. That's what he used to you know, take over people's minds, like Hawkeye and Eric Sullivan and everything. But it has some nice silver on there. The blue is pretty good, you know, like it has a little shimmer to it, which I like, and it has the same kind of plastic to Loki, and it really only fits in this hand, because this hand, it falls right out, so it's really made for Loki's a lefty apparently. Last but not least, Loki comes with those Avengers assembled bases, because they assemble to other bases. Anyway, you got little pegs for them, so you can connect them, or, you know, peg for their foot. You listen well, brother. I'm listening. All I hear is that Metal Man beating your thunder ass. I hope he sticks that hammer up your size comparison time. So here you can see that Loki is in pretty good scale with the other 6-inch figures. He's about the same size as Iron Man. If you count his horns, he's bigger than Thor, but without the helmet, he's actually he's smaller than Thor, which I think he would be the same size as him, as Guardian or whatever. But you can see how much shorter he is than the comic series Loki we got last year from the Thor movie 6-inch line. But you can see how much taller he is than the 3 inch King Loki counterpart. Loki, I think, is one of the definitely must-haves of these Avengers 6-inch figures. We've been wanting a 6-inch movie Loki since last year when the 6-inch Thor came out, and this figure totally delivers. I mean, there's not going to be a better movie Loki figure till the Hot Toys one comes out. Oh boy, can I not wait for that one. But Hasbro did an exceptional job on this figure. I really like the likeness. It has the good likeness to Tom Hiddleston. It has really awesome outfit. It has tons of articulation, which it's not hindered by the outfit, which is great. I love that he comes with a removable helmet and a scepter. Like I said, I really love this figure. It's probably like him, Hulk, Hawkeye, and Cap are probably the hands down the best ones to get. I want to first thank Solid Snake in My Pants for finding me this Loki, the Thor, the Hawkeye, and the Hulk. He's the best, so subscribe to him. Link is in the end bar, youtube.com/Solid Snake in My Pants. And keep in mind, these are Walmart exclusives. I like this a lot better than the Marvel Select Loki we got that last year, even though that's a little bit bigger, I guess, more in scale. But if you want an actual Avengers movie Loki, and you don't want to spend the money on the Hot Toys one, this is definitely the best one to get. But like I said, he's a Walmart exclusive, so he's really hard to find, and people are selling him for like $30 or more on eBay. But I think he's worth it because he's an essential character to have, especially since he'll be in the Thor movies and probably other sequels. I mean, like I said, I think he's an awesome figure, and I highly recommend it. For more geek news, reviews, and more, check out bkbn.net. I'm Sean Long. Remember, celebrate your gnome in a big way. Say to the immortals, if you love Hot Toys, Sideshow collectibles, replicas, and more, visit thy alteregocomics.com. They take these things that you mortals call PayPal and major credit cards. You can do thy pre-orders. Hey Thor, speaking of hot, you want a donut? Stupid mortal, I want thy stupid!
Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. I tell you to go down.
How will your friends have time for me when they'll be too busy fighting you? Huh. This usually works. Performance issues. Maybe have Thanos get you some Viagra for your little scepter right there. You will kneel! Your mom already did that for me last night.